So, I found out my fiance was cheating on me 2 weeks before our wedding. But instead of canceling everything and letting him get away with it, I decided to expose him at his own bachelor party in front of all his friends and family. What happened next was the most satisfying moment of my entire life. This is absolutely wild, so buckle up. Okay, context. I'm 29. My fiance, let's call him Jake, is 31. We'd been together for 4 years, engaged for 8 months. Wedding was planned for June, everything was paid for, 150 guests confirmed. I thought we were happy. Turns out, I was the only one who thought that. About a month before the wedding, Jake started acting weird. He was on his phone constantly, smiling at texts, turning the screen away when I walked by. Classic cheater behavior, but I kept telling myself I was paranoid. He said he was stressed about work and wedding planning. Then, 2 weeks before the wedding, I'm doing laundry, his laundry, because I'm a saint apparently, and I find a receipt in his jeans pocket. It's from a hotel, a nice hotel, the Ritz-Carlton downtown, dated from last Tuesday when he told me he was working late. My stomach drops. I check our credit card statement online. There it is, $347 at the Ritz-Carlton. But we live 20 minutes from downtown. Why would he need a hotel room? I knew, but I needed proof. So I do what any rational person does. I become a full-on FBI agent. I wait until Jake's in the shower, grab his phone, I know his passcode because we had no secrets, and I start digging. First, I check his text messages. There's a contact saved as Tyler Jim. Weird because Jake doesn't have a gym buddy named Tyler. I open it. And guys, it's not Tyler. It's a woman named Melissa. And the messages are disgusting. Can't wait to see you tonight, baby. Last night was amazing. Only 2 more weeks until you're free. Free? As in, free from me? I scroll up. These messages go back 6 months. 6 months. Half of our engagement, he's been sleeping with this woman. But it gets worse. I find photos. Photos of them together at restaurants, at her apartment, in bed. I'm going to spare you the details, but let's just say there was zero room for misinterpretation. I'm shaking. I'm crying silently in our bedroom while he's singing in the shower like he doesn't have a care in the world. But then I think, I'm not going to cry. I'm going to get even. I screenshot everything, every text, every photo. I airdrop them all to my phone. Then I delete the airdrop notification from his phone so he doesn't know. I put his phone back exactly where it was. Jake gets out of the shower, asks if I'm okay. I say I'm fine, just tired. He kisses my forehead and says, "Only 2 more weeks until you're my wife." I smile and say, "I can't wait." Liar. We're both liars now. Here's where I could have just called off the wedding, right? Expose him privately, break up, move on. But I'm thinking about all the money we've already spent, the deposits we can't get back, the 150 guests who've booked flights and hotels, my family who's been so excited. And I think if I'm going down, I'm taking him with me. So I come up with a plan. Jake's bachelor party is that weekend, 8 days before the wedding. His best man is throwing it at a rooftop bar downtown. About 30 guys are going. His friends, his brothers, his dad, his uncles, his cousins, all the important men in his life. I tell Jake I hope he has a great time, that I trust him completely. He seems relieved, kisses me goodbye, tells me not to wait up. But here's what Jake doesn't know. His best man, Ryan's wife, Ashley, is my best friend from college, and Ashley hates cheaters. Her dad cheated on her mom when she was a kid and destroyed their family. I call Ashley. I tell her everything. I show her the screenshots. She is livid. She says, "What do you need me to do?" I say, "I need access to that bachelor party." Now, Ashley can't just crash the party. It's at a private rooftop venue, guys only. But Ashley is smart. She convinces Ryan that it would be funny to have a surprise video montage at the party where loved ones send in video messages for Jake. You know, like, "Congrats on getting married," messages from friends and family who couldn't be there. Ryan thinks it's a great idea. He asks me to help coordinate it. Of course, I say yes. I spend the next 3 days collecting video messages from people. Jake's grandma, his college friends, his coworkers, all sweet, heartfelt messages about how happy they are for us. And then I make my video. But mine's a little different. Bachelor party night arrives. I tell Jake to have fun, that I'll miss him. He leaves at 7 p.m. The party starts at 8. At 9:30 p.m., Ryan texts Ashley, about to play the video montage. Ashley texts me, good luck, you're a legend. I'm at home, pacing, phone in hand, waiting. The montage starts. They're at this beautiful rooftop bar. All the guys are drinking, laughing, having a great time. Ryan plays the video on a big projector screen. First message, Jake's grandma. We're so proud of you, Jake. Second message, his college roommate. Congrats, man, she's a keeper. Third message, his coworker. Welcome to married life. Everyone's cheering, clapping. Jake's smiling, probably a little drunk, feeling like the man. Then my video starts. It opens with me, smiling at the camera in our living room. I'm wearing the shirt he proposed to me in, sentimental touch. I say, hi everyone. I'm so glad you're all here celebrating with Jake tonight. I wanted to send a special message for this special occasion. Jake, baby, I know you're watching this with all the most important men in your life. Your dad, your brothers, your best friends. So I thought this would be the perfect time to show them who you really are. The screen cuts to the screenshots. Text messages between him and Melissa. Photos of them together. Dates and timestamps showing he was with her when he told me he was working late, or at the gym, or helping his mom. I narrate over the images. This is Melissa. Jake's been sleeping with her for 6 months. Here they are at dinner while I was at home planning our wedding. Here they are in bed while I was picking out centerpieces. And here's my personal favorite. This text where she says she can't wait for him to leave me so they can be together officially. The rooftop goes silent, like you could hear a pin drop. Then the video cuts back to me. I say, so Jake, the wedding's off. I'll be moved out by the time you get home. I've already contacted the venue, and since you're the one who broke our contract by cheating, you get to pay the cancellation fees. I kept the ring. I'm selling it. And I've already told my family and your family, so don't bother lying to them. Everyone knows. I pause, smile sweetly, and say, oh, and one more thing. Melissa's married. I found her husband on Facebook and sent him all the screenshots too. He's filing for divorce. So congrats, you two can be together now. You're both single. The video ends. Black screen, just silence. According to Ashley, who got the full report from Ryan, this is what happened after my video. Jake's face went white, like ghost white. He stood up, tried to grab the laptop to turn off the projector, but Ryan stepped in front of him. His dad stood up and said, what the hell is this, Jake? Jake stammered, it's not, this is a misunderstanding. His brother said, we just saw the screenshots, with dates. There's no misunderstanding. One of his friends yelled, dude, 2 weeks before the wedding. Jake tried to leave, but his dad blocked the door and said, you're not going anywhere until you explain yourself. Jake broke down, started crying, said he made a mistake, that he got cold feet, that Melissa meant nothing. All the classic cheater lines. His dad said, you're a disgrace to this family. I raised you better than this. His best man, Ryan, told everyone to leave. Party over. Multiple guys came up to Ryan after and said, tell her she's a badass and she deserves better. Jake tried calling me 47 times that night. I blocked him. He showed up at our apartment at 2 a.m., but I'd already changed the locks. Thank you, 24-hour locksmith service. He texted my mom, my dad, my sister, trying to apologize. They all told him to lose their numbers. Melissa's husband did file for divorce, by the way. He thanked me for the evidence. Apparently, she'd been lying to him too, saying she was at book club and yoga class when she was with Jake. Jake ended up moving back in with his parents at age 31. His mom called me to apologize and said she always knew he wasn't mature enough to get married. The wedding venue kept our deposit, $8,000. But since Jake broke the contract, he has to pay the cancellation fee of $15,000. I kept all the monetary gifts from my bridal shower. I sold the ring for $6,000. All in all, I walked away with about $12,000 and my dignity intact. So where are they now? Last I heard, Jake and Melissa tried to date for real after all the dust settled. Lasted 3 months. Turns out when your entire relationship is built on lying and sneaking around, it doesn't work when you're actually together officially. Shocking, I know. Jake's been trying to date, but apparently word got around about what he did, and no one wants to date the guy who cheated on his fiancée 2 weeks before the wedding. As for me, I took that $12,000 and went on a solo trip to Italy for a month. Best decision of my life. I met someone there, actually, a local chef. We've been doing long distance for 6 months, and he's moving to the US next month. So yeah, I dodged a massive bullet. And Jake, he lost his fiancée, his dignity, his mistress, $15,000, and the respect of everyone he knows. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. So what do you think? Did I go too far by exposing him publicly? Or did he get exactly what he deserved? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you loved this story of ultimate revenge, smash that subscribe button because I've got more wild Reddit stories coming every single day at 9 p.m. Thanks for watching Reddit After Dark. Until next time, stay loyal or get exposed.